all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Night. It is Saturday night, and I hope everyone is doing well. It's good to have you all here, and it's good to see you all. I'm glad you're all able to make it. I am doing well. I hope you are all doing well. And let's see what we've got going on tonight. There we are. All right. So, how's everybody doing? Lisa, Yvonne, Brianna, Chanel, Selena, Jane, Jane. Beautiful Aries. One beautiful Aries to another. Yeah. Maya, all the mother, Barb, Lavender. How are you? Hope you're all doing well. Is it a little weird? Is that better? Hey, vintage. All right. So I'm hoping that's a little better. Right. That should fix things. Nothing like the click of a button to fix stuff. Still echo? Shouldn't be an echo anymore. Oh, all right. Should not be an echo, but let's see what we get. No, definitely should not be an echo. I don't know. You guys are still hearing it. All right, hang on. You know what? Remove that. Take this. Leave that. There we go. That should be much better. That should be a lot better. All right. Sorry. Don't mean to start the show off with bad technical difficulties. I tried. Didn't work. All right, Lise. You're looking for a reading. Yeah. Looking for a reading. All right. So let's see what we get for you, Lise. All right. Okay, good. Back to my old normal self. I tried to get that whole picture-in-picture thing going, but it doesn't seem to want to do it for me. So, Lise, it's time for you to look back on the things that have been going on recently for you and see what it is that's really, what's working, right? What is really working for you? to worse or not? All right. There, is that good? Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm back. It's good. Everything's good. Please tell me that's all right. Yay. There you go. Look, I look like just another tarot card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's that. Then there's that guy at the end. That's pretty good. All right. So, anyhow. So yeah, it's time to assess what's going on. Assess the things that you have happening right now. And you'll figure out exactly where you are in your journey, because your journey is really what's going on for you. Right? That's what's been going on. Everything that's been happening over the past couple of weeks is really what's going on in your whole life. And I got to say, right, things seem like they're moving really slowly. They really look like they're moving slow. And that could be the case. You might feel like you've been left out in the cold, right? Shut out from things, insecure maybe, worrying about how what other people are doing and what's going on in other people's lives. But I got to say, you just have to keep going, right? You have to have a lot of understanding. You've got to have a lot of patience. You got to take some time out for you. If you don't take time out for you, well, then, it's not going to be good, right? That's important. Taking time for yourself is going to be very important. And if you do it, you'll feel good. You'll feel better. You'll feel better about this. Definitely about this, because this is not happy. This is not what you want. A little patience and understanding will get you past this, but you got to relax, right? You got to renew yourself. You got to take some time for you. A little time out. All right? And that's what I'm getting for you, Lise. That's what I'm getting for you. All right. Ooh, cards are flying over there. Glad you guys can't see that. So, welcome to my new studio. It is now completed. Everything's done. The boxes are all gone. The whole thing is finished. I still have Grandma's curtains up, as you can tell. Can you see that back? Where am I? This way. You see that back here? Grandma's curtains. Yeah, they definitely look like a grandma's curtains. They definitely do. But so, all right. So Yvonne, I didn't put your question up. Sorry. You also would like a reading, a general reading. So I think right now, Yvonne, you're happy. You feel like you've been able to achieve what you wanted to achieve. You feel that inner success. You feel that You feel that sense of achievement, that satisfaction, that things are going really well for you. At least to a point, right? To a point for you specifically. You, where are you? Way up there. For you specifically, not for the whole family. I think right now you are, don't rush into something that you don't really want to do. Because if you do, well, it's not going to work out really well. Right? So you just don't rush into things. You don't rush into stuff without plans. You don't do things without any plans, and things will be all right. Definitely. You have a lot of things going on though, right? There's lots of stuff happening all at once here. There's a lot of things going on, and you really need to pick and choose, right? What's going to work very best for you? Pick and choose. There's a lot of options though out there for you. So what's going to make you happy? You choose maybe one, maybe two things that are going to make you happy, and that's what you stick to. The King of Wands is all about being energetic, right? And maybe it's just trying to tell you, hey, you're getting your energy back after the surgery and after the, recovery and stuff. Maybe you're just getting your energy back. That wouldn't be so bad, now would it? I think that would be pretty cool. Other than that, of course, you're the King of Wands says that you're friendly and you are very, compassionate and very open and honest, right? You are an open and honest person, but you got to watch, because things are just hanging out here. There's that whole idea of trying to save things for later, save stuff up for another time, for a later date. And I think that later date might be now. It might be time now for you to stop worrying about what you're saving for and start doing something with it, right? Start doing something with that, because that's what it's trying to tell you here. This is all about saving, right? It's the Four of Pentacles. It's all about savings and holding on to what you've got. You can definitely see that that's what's going on. It's holding on to what you've got till a rainy day, right? Saving up for a rainy day. Well, maybe today was the rainy day. You never know. You never know. But that's what I get for you, Yvonne. So thank you for your question. All right. General reading for the weekend, Brianna. Good to have you here. Like always, it's good to have everyone. Let's see what's going on here at the bottom of the list. Hey, Sarah Smith. Hello, Barry. How are you? It's good to have you guys. It would be amazing to get your energy back. That's it. Go on a shopping spree. Do something for yourself. Do something for you. Definitely do something for you. All right. Thanks, Brianna. It's good to see you too. So, general reading for the weekend. All right. So for the weekend, I think it's time for you to come up with a good plan, right? There's a lot of things, a lot of potential for this weekend, it looks like, and it looks like it's really time to come up with that good plan, that really great idea right? You want to move forward. You want a close relationship with someone, possibly. You want to have, you want things to be successful. You want things to be happy. And, you want that emotional healing, right? If something's been going on that has been bothering you or whatever, you want that emotional healing. It's time for that to start coming along. Of course, I think things are going to go very quickly. Of course, the weekend always goes quick, right? It's always going very quickly. But I got to say, again, same thing. It's all about saving up. Start saving now for the future. Don't go crazy spending, right? You don't want to go nuts spending money, but you do want to be able to start saving a little bit, because this way, when things start getting back where you guys can get back together, maybe you and whoever it is that you are in a relationship with or trying to be in a relationship with, well, then you'll have money to do stuff. And that will be, that'll make things a lot easier for you. So this weekend, I say, you just take it easy. If you plan something good, do it. Go for it, right? Just go with the plan. But, keep all that emotional healing in mind. And if you need to do that, now is a good time to do it. All right, Brianna, that's what I get for you. All right. So you guys know I pre-read, right? These questions. I come on early. I pre-read the questions. I have to admit. I got to admit it. So you'll all know. So, Chanel, I was quite distraught to see your question. So you and Isaac got into it last night over something, and he left, and he didn't come home, and he still hasn't come home. So your question is, what does he want from you after this? All right. Yeah. What does he want from you now after last night's altercation? All right, let's see what we get for you. Yeah, it sounds pretty good, Brianna. It sounded good to me too. Barry, thank you. I saw where you said when you start getting money, you'll donate. I appreciate that. You do what you can, right? Any people who donate do what they can, and that's all. I don't sit here through my whole show and beg for donations. That's for sure. Donations keep the show running. That's all. That's all I'm looking for out of it. Just keep the show running, so I can be here every single night. All right. Well, geez. Yeah, this pretty much says it. So you are very, very insecure right now. No need to tell you that, right? The Four of Pentacles is all about insecurity. It's all about the feeling of being left out in the cold, not knowing something or not being part of something. And that is continuing to happen right now. It's continuing to happen now because you don't know what's going on. You have no idea what's going on, especially if he's not home. If he hasn't come home and you don't know what's going on, well, then that's not good. It's definitely not good, right? He's left you brokenhearted. The Three of Swords is all about broken hearts, right? Basically, that's usually the heart with the sword stuck through it, right? The Three Swords. Well, this one's a hat with three swords through it, but it's the same thing, right? Same idea. It's a stormy, rocky, a dark and stormy kind of night. The weather is bad and the feelings are bad. Now, normally, like I said, it's three swords through a heart. And here it's 3 swords through a hat. But I have this terrible feeling that, the 3 swords represent you, right? You, where are we? You, him, and then I think somebody else is involved in this. I think 3 people are involved in this. It's not just the 2 of you. And that's why the 3 swords, right? The left sword would be you. The right sword could be him. And that middle sword is someone coming right down the middle of the 2 of you and really trying to put a wedge between the 2 of you. Now, you want to know what he wants from you after this. And of course, the 3 of the 3 of swords, not the 3 of hearts. The 3 of swords is all about moving on. It's all about moving on. The Hierophant says, things got extremely serious last night. You know what happened. You don't feel protected anymore. You just don't feel protected. You don't have that protection like you did. Again, I see the 3 of Cups, and it's, usually this is all about friendship, but I do see again that it's 3 people involved, and I'm afraid that there is a third wheel involved in this whole issue that's going on, right? The 3 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, all these 3s are all kind of telling you about a third wheel. I think just in the end, you got the World, and the World is usually such a happy card, right? Because it's all about finishing something. But I gotta say, is it about finishing something in a happy way, or is it just about finishing something? Is that what he wants from you after this? Just to move on, right? Just to move on. Just to finish things. To have this whole thing completed and find a new purpose. I don't know, Chanel. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting all kinds of indicators of 3 people involved. 3 people. And I'm also getting indicators that, about moving on and completing things and endings of things. And I hate to say that. I really hate to tell you that, right? You know that. I certainly don't want another night like last night. Last night was emotionally draining for me even, but it's, that's just what I see. It's just, it just is. It is what it is, right? I mean, that's what I see. I can only tell you what the cards are showing me. I may be completely wrong, and I can only hope that I am, because, there's a lot on the line here. But I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing moving away from things. I'm seeing endings and completions, and I'm seeing 3s, right? 3 people, 3 going on. And he won't talk to you right now. So who's he talking to? Who's that third person? Who's the third person in the middle that's trying to do damage to both of you? Oh, Barb, I know. Only good only good vibes tonight, right? Yep. Just when you thought that was going to be the case. But then Selena comes along, and Selena tells me, hey, Night Reader. Hello, Selena. It's nice to have you. It's always nice to have you. You finally talked to your boyfriend. You fixed everything and basically said he just didn't want to pressure you and didn't want to sound desperate when it came to that moment. And he just reassured you that he loves you and he is in love with you 100%. And so today your question is, what new things are coming up for the two of you after your talk? I got to say, Selena, that is wonderful news. I really am happy for you. I am. I think that's great. Yeah, I'm glad that this is going on. I'm glad that this was working out for you. And I'm glad something happy can come right here in the middle of all the other things that you're going through, right? All the stuff you're going through with your friend's sister and your friend's family and stuff. And I know no matter what, they feel like family to you, and you take on their burdens, but you got to do you first, right? It's you first, always you first. So, but I'm glad for you, Selena. I really am, because it's great news. It's really great news. All right. So, what new things are coming up for the two of you after your talk? Yeah, they're family for what it's worth. I understand that. All right, so you thought, see, this reading is kind of giving me a background to it, right? It's giving me a little bit of a background. It's telling me, again, Three of Swords, that there was a problem. There was this feeling of sadness and heartache and heartbreak and all the stuff that goes with it, right? Okay, but you talked, right? You spoke and you had this conversation, and it was a very good conversation. It was, the Page of Pentacles is a messenger. He's the messenger. He's the messenger page. They're all, they all have different messages to them, all the pages, but he is the one who actually is the messenger. And he's giving you, and that's basically what you had, right? You had a conversation. You got a message across. You were able to get the message to each other, where you both understood what was going on. And that made everybody feel better. Made you feel better, made him feel better. And apparently everything worked out really well, because that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. The Knight of Rods, of course, tells you that, again, he's excited about your relationship. He's ready to go. He's ready to do things. He's ready to move forward. He wants to move forward. It's just a matter of having to do it, right? He just has to actually do it. And I think, again, that's all part of your discussion last night was, all right, how do we move forward? Well, you move forward by having those kind of discussions and figuring out what's best for both of you. So I really think that in the future, coming up, you're going to have more of these discussions, and more is going to come up. More and more is going to come out again and again. And it's going to be more, every time it's going to be something a little more serious. And the more serious the conversations get, well, then the more serious the relationship gets. And that's great, right? That's a great thing for you. Because I think right now you guys are feeling very emotionally balanced. You feel like you're in tune with each other, and you just are. You just know how each other feels now. And that was the number one thing. That was the biggest part of it all, was figuring out, okay, what does he really think? What is he feeling? What's going on? Well, now you know. Now you know, and it's all great. It was all great news. And that's a good thing. Yeah. He did say it was important for him that I listened to him and then talked about you after he was able to express himself. See, I mean, all he wanted was a chance to tell you. That's all he wanted. He just wanted a minute. Well, maybe it was more than a minute, right? But he just wanted time to tell you exactly how he felt. And that was important. That's exactly what you really, deep down inside, Selena, I think that's really what you wanted. I really think so. I think that's a great thing. I got to tell you, I think this worked out perfectly for you. So I'm willing to guess you had a wonderful evening. Unless you did this over the phone. Again, if it was over the phone, well, oh well. Sorry. But if he was there, I bet you it was a wonderful evening. All right, Jane, it's good to have you here. I saw you this afternoon. I stopped in. You know, you guys don't realize I usually listen. I'm usually there listening to Modern Priscilla Tarot show, MPT show. And I just listen because I don't have a chance to do a whole lot, because with all the moving and unpacking and travel back and forth to do different things, it's been craziness, I'll tell you. All in like the last 4 weeks has been absolutely nuts. But I had about 10 minutes today, and I was like, oh, well, you know what? I will throw something up there on the chat just to say hello to everybody. And I noticed you were there, and I saw that you were moderating, keeping a nice list of people for her so that everything was going well. And I have to say, I just wanted to tell you, Jane, that I think you were doing a great job over there for her. And I know she appreciates it, and I do too. I appreciate you helping her because I'm not able to, because I have not been able to. So thank you for stepping up. Thank you for all the help you've been giving her. And I know she appreciates it. That's for sure. Selena, yeah, it really did work out perfectly. It was on FaceTime. All right. Well, that's not terrible, right? It's not too terrible. I'm so glad. I'm really so glad for you, Selena, because this isn't, usually we're talking about your friend, and we're talking about your friend's sister, and, and she's sad, and it's all sad, right? Ugh. But the couple of little nuggets when you give about yourself, normally they're pretty good, but the last one was not so good. All right. The last little nugget you gave was not so great. Hey, Heavenly Moonlight, it's nice to see you. It's good to have you here. So, yeah, the last nugget there wasn't so great. You were afraid that he didn't like you anymore, and he wasn't attracted to you and all that stuff. And you know what? I'm so glad you found out that was not the truth, because things couldn't have worked out better. They really couldn't. All right. So, Jane, how does your love and the Aries feel and think about you now? About me, how does he see you? Okay. So generally, what's coming up for you? So I think there's good stuff coming up, right? You feel satisfied, you feel happy, you feel that inner happiness, not just happy in general, but inside, generally happy inside, right? You've been feeling like you need to protect yourself. You've put yourself here in the snow globe of wands, but I think it's time to move out of that, right? You can move out of that because you are really taking care of yourself. You're taking care of you, and you're taking care of the things that are going on for you, and you're taking time for yourself. And that's important. You got to take time for you, because if you don't, well, then you end up back here in the snow globe of wands. But I think your confidence is up. I think your inner strength is up. I think it's all going well. So I think N really feels good things about you. Men can be turtles. Yes, we can. We can be a lot. Let me tell you, men can be a lot of things. Trust me. And Barb, you are not the only one who will agree with that. But anyhow, I think things are at a turning point for you, Jane. And I think that's a good spot to be in, because I think it's turning in the right direction for you. And I think it's turning right where you want it to be. So keep that in mind. And I think you'll be all right. I think N feels pretty good about you. Pretty good about the two of you. And that's what's going on. So, all right. So thanks for being here, Jane. I do appreciate that. And like I said, thanks for helping out my dear friend MPT over there, because she definitely needs, she definitely appreciates the help. I shouldn't say she needs it, because she's really good. It's not like she's not good at what she does, because she's great at what she does. She is a great reader. The thing is, we haven't been able to hook up here online, because she's doing the afternoon show and I've been busy in the afternoons, and I do the nighttime show and she's busy at night. So it makes it tough. But we will get together again and maybe do a collab again or something. Those are always fun, aren't they? All right. Beautiful Aries, a weekend reading. Let's see what's going on for the weekend, right? You usually get the Tower and the Death card or something, right? Always. Don't you? Not this time. Not this time. This time you get the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups says that you are happy. You should be happy. Should be a good weekend. Things should go well. You should feel, again, peaceful and happy all around. And that's a great thing. That'll be really good, because you are in control, right? You have the opportunity to choose what's going to make you happy, right? The Two of Wands is all about making a choice. And the choice is, okay, what is going to make you the happiest? Is it going to make you, what are you going to do this weekend to make you happy? Nobody else. Don't worry about anybody else. Make yourself happy. Because other people might be distant from you. Other people might, feel like they have broken off from you. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Even if this is conflicted to you, even if so, I think you still have the opportunity to decide what it is that's making yourself happy. Definitely. The Hierophant, geez, the Hierophant says things are getting serious. Things are getting serious. You feel protected from things. You feel like you know what's going on. And, well, I think so too. I think you know the score. I think you know exactly where you stand. And I think, like I said, things are getting more serious. And now you have to figure out how to deal with that seriousness. But again, it goes all back to the Two of Wands, all back to the whole idea of choose what's going to make you happy. Yes, for those of you who are looking at me and saying, he looks kind of strange. My beard and mustache are getting really thick. I feel like Burl Ives in the beginning of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I feel I should break out into Holly Jolly Christmas any minute. Yeah, any minute. No. Maya, what's going on, Maya? What are the intentions of the Pisces towards you? Jeez. Just have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Yeah, no. Nope. Don't want to hear it. You know, you would never believe that I used to be a singer. You can't see it, but over there, oh yeah, you definitely can't see it. It's over on that side over there. There's 4 guitars sitting there. All sitting in their cases, just waiting for me to break one out and sing a tune. All right, so how does the Pisces feel toward you, Maya? You're welcome, beautiful Aries. Pick something good. Find something that's going to make you happy and do it this weekend. Whether it's with someone or not with someone, right? You can definitely make yourself happy. All right, Maya, what are the intentions of the Pisces? Well, looks like the Pisces wants to have some kind of a new energy with you, right? They want that there's new potential there, and there's some new passion, and that's a good thing, right? That's what you're looking for. I think that's what you're looking for. The Pisces has felt like they've really, yeah, I need the hat, right? I need the hat to sing the song. Anyhow, yeah, I think the Pisces felt like they were a burden to you, that they were holding you back. But now I really feel like they have that whole idea that there's a new passion coming. And again, you have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision, but whichever way you go, it's not going to be wrong. You know, do you go with the Pisces? Do you go with the Pisces, or do you move forward without them right now? That's up to you. But I think the Pisces is really looking to have a prosperous family. I think they're looking to have a, I think they want to be happy about life. And, that's important. That's important to them. They just want to be protected and nurtured and feel like someone is taking care of them. And if they feel that way, I think they're going to make you feel that way. And that is important. That'll be very important to you. All right, Maya? So, thank you. Thank you. Pretty Yalda and Mona, are you guys still here? How are things going, Vintage? I hope you're doing well. Hey, Barry. It's good to have you. Good to have you here. I love the COVID mask picture. Thank you for wearing your mask. I am not wearing my mask, as you can tell. I'm sorry. I am hoping I'm not spreading anything to you guys. Hope not. Hope not. I would feel horrible if I gave somebody COVID through the show. All right. You'd like to have an affirmation. Oh, you have an affirmation deck and an oracle deck ready to go online to sell. PDF printable downloads. You're about 2 months away from the one you're doing right now. You're wondering how they will do because you're broke. Well, that's all right. That is all right. I understand being broke. Trust me. I had to have an electrician come out today. Yeah. He says, I called him up. He calls me back. He says, yeah, I can come out today. He says, it's $175 just for me to come out. I was like, oh my gosh. $175 just for him to come out and figure out if there's a problem. Unfortunately, there is a huge problem and it's not getting fixed because I'm not paying all that kind of money for it. But I was just kind of shocked that, oh yeah, $175 just to come out and check your stuff for you. So Barry, I think things are going to move forward for you really well. I think they're going to go in a good direction, right? You're heading in the right direction. I think you are, I think you're thinking about it. I think you're really looking at this the right way. I think you want people to really take a look at the cards that you've done. Take a look at the work that you've done because you've put a lot of work into it. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind that you've put a lot of work into this. You wouldn't have put it out there if it wasn't exactly the way you wanted it to be. And, that's just the way it is. I know I'm sure that's the way it is. Right. But you're at a point now where maybe you're a little frustrated. Maybe you're a little, anxious as to what's going to happen. But I think good things are going to happen, right? Because you're ready to go. You are a people person. You're the kind of person that's going to be able to get people to come and buy your stuff, especially if you can. I don't know where you're selling it, so I don't know if you can put like a video on there or something of you telling them about it or what. But I really think that you're going to be able to push through this and get this sold and get some money coming in for these for the cards and for the PDF downloads for sure. The Three of Rods says you're looking for something, right? You're searching for success. That's what you're searching for. You want to be successful. You just want this venture to do well. And again, I really think it's going to, because I know that you've put a lot of time and energy and effort into it. There's just no doubt in my mind that you would, because I don't see you putting out something that would not be good or would look bad or make you look bad, because I know that's not how you would. I just know that's not how you would be. So, all right. So that's what I'm getting for you, Barra. I think you're going to be all right. I think things are going to go well. I think people are really going to like this, like what you're putting out. I definitely think so. Okay, you won't say where you're selling it. That's okay. I appreciate that. And it won't be under your own name. So that's okay too. That is all right. And I do appreciate that. I would let you have a little plug out there, but I don't want you to, if you're not using your own name and stuff like that, I don't want anybody to get too confused with it, right? But no, I think you're going to do fine. I think you're going to do perfectly fine. You're very welcome. Pretty Yalda, I do have your question here still. So if you're here, I'm here. And there it is. Does S love you? Very nice, simple question, right? Nice and simple, easy question, right? So simple. Does S love you? Yeah, you should be an electrician, Barry. I got to tell you. Feel free, Barry, though, to send me an email. And let me know where you're going to be selling it so I can take a look at it. That would be awesome because I'd really like to see what you did. I'd love to see your work. That would be great. All right. Does S love you, Pretty Yalda? Nice and easy, right? Looking just for a simple yes or no, I'm sure. See, you couldn't see your question, but I could find it. So, how does S feel? Does S love you? Well, S feels a little insecure about things. S is feeling a bit insecure. They're not sure exactly. Yeah, please do, Barry. Once it's all set up and stuff, absolutely. You know, we don't have to talk about it on here if you are not okay with that. But personally, I'd like to see it. So, yeah, I think he's a bit insecure. I think he feels like you're doing things maybe with friends and stuff, and S is being left out of those kinds of things. That's, you know, I don't think that's exactly true. I just think that's what S is thinking is happening. I don't really think it's going on that way. The Queen of Wands says, you're doing a great job, right? The Queen of Wands is all about being the cheerleader, the motivational speaker of tarot. And so the Queen of Wands is telling you S absolutely loves you because you are wonderful and you are great and you are an excellent person for S. You are, you're everything S could ever want. You are the best, right? But S still has his walls up. He's afraid of getting hurt. The insecurity here is riding into this whole afraid of getting hurt thing. S really just wants to know that you are going to be there for them and protect them and take care of them and nurture them and help them move forward in a good way, right? You want that. They really want you to move. They really want to move forward in a good way with you, Pretty Yalda. And, that's what they're looking for. That's really what that's really what S is looking for, is just someone to, I don't want to say, someone to take care of him because he's, S is not like 10 years old, but, definitely looking for somebody to protect them from getting hurt again, right? Protect them from this, protect S from that. The insecurity, the putting up walls and having to defend themselves. All right. That's what I got for you. Thanks, Pretty Yalda. I appreciate your question and thank you for being here. Heavenly Moonlight, it is great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. You have a question. Did your friend really lose her baby? Oh, no. She's scared to find out. Oh, I hope not. That's so sad. Yeah, you're welcome. Anything I can do. All right, let's see what we get for you. I'll probably have time for one more free reading after this one. So if you want to guarantee a reading, Donation information is at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the show description, and that would guarantee a reading still tonight. But I have time probably for one more. All right. Yeah, I hope not too. Mona's yelling me, and Lavender's giving hugs, and oh my gosh. I feel the kissing up beginning now. Oh, Moonlight. My dear friend. Did your friend lose her baby? Don't forget, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I don't know things. I cannot predict the future. I really can't. So I think your friend had some sort of an argument or fight with someone, and I think things changed really for the worst. For the worst, right? You got the people at top and they feel like they're on top of the world, but here's your friend down here falling off and not doing well after an argument, after a fight, right? There was some sort of a conflict here, and it's definitely showing here and here. I think your friend is searching to find out, other than find out, of course, whether they've lost the baby or not. But I think your friend is looking to find out, is the whole relationship going to be okay? Right? Is the whole relationship going to be all right? That's what they really want to know. Is there still a chance for success in this relationship? I get the Three of Cups. And again, the Three of Cups is usually about happiness and either, family members getting together or close friends, something like that. But I had this in a reading earlier, and I got to tell you, I think it's got to do with a third party being involved in this whole scenario back here. I think a third party was the reason for the argument or for the fight. And, and I think that was the downfall. So did she really lose her baby? So she's thinking that she might have. I'm guessing from your question. Your friend thinks that she might have. And I have to say, there's going to be a lot of anguish. There's going to be a lot of sadness, right? It's sleepless nights. It's anxiety. It's being anxious. And I don't know. I don't know. I just, I hate to even say that, yes, there's a chance that could be the case. I don't want it to be the case because I don't want anyone to be sad like that. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing. And yet I see all this sadness and all this bad stuff happening and bad news, and you've got the moon outside here, right? And that's all about a deception and stuff, like that, and fears coming true, right? The moon's about fears coming true, and if you've got fears coming true, and anxiety and anxiousness and sleeplessness and things just running through your mind over and over and over, I think she's going to, I'm afraid that there's a chance that, yes, that she could have lost the baby. I think it's more than 50-50. Unfortunately. I really do think it's more than that. Probably like 75% to me. Again, this is only to me. This is only me. I don't know. I have no, I don't know. I am not a doctor. I am not a anything. I have no medical training. None. I was a banker for 33 years. I definitely don't have any medical training. Right? So, it's not, I could never say with 100% positivity, and I would never try to, just by reading cards, and that's what I do. I think the things that have been going on are kind of spelled out here, and I think the ending is kind of clear just by the cards. But of course, just like Barb's saying, she absolutely has to get this checked out as soon as possible. I mean, don't wait for the doctor tomorrow, or don't wait for the doctor Monday now because it's Friday. Go to the emergency room. You've got to talk your friend into going to the emergency room, finding out what's going on, finding out the truth, because this is not going to go well if your friend does not find out quickly. Right? I know your friend, you're saying your friend's scared to find out, but you know what? If she doesn't find out, what's that going to do for her? How's that going to make her be? Is that going to help any? No, of course it's not going to. I don't know. That's what I get for you, though. All right, you're trying now. That's good. Good for you, Heavenly Moonlight. Good luck with it. And we'll see what happens. And keep us informed, please. All right. Okay, what do we got? $36 Lavender. This is my final reading. Yeah, you're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. I wish I could have given you oh no, everything's absolutely perfect and things are great and everybody's working out, but I don't know. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Oh, all right. Last free reading. Here you go, Lavender. It's for you tonight. All right. What do we got going on? Just a general reading. So I think, the Four of Swords has come up a lot tonight. And I got to say, I really think it's time for you to take some time for yourself, right? Take time for you. Do something for yourself. Get your nails done. Get your hair done. Get your, whatever you do. Whatever you do to make yourself happy, do it. Take time for you, for sure. Right? Move away from any of the negativity. Any negativity that is going on in life right now, walk away from it. Don't look back. Don't come back to it. Don't let it bother you anymore. Get rid of it out of your life and move on. Right? That's all you can do. Be a free spirit. Be out there discovering and exploring new things to the best of your ability, right? To the best that you can. because of course I know with COVID-19 and everything going on, well, you can't get out too much, but I definitely would be willing to say that it would be good for you to get out as much as you can, right? Or do what you can. Explore new things, discover new things. Maybe explore new food or discover something new that you like to eat, or a new hobby, something else like that. But that's a good idea. Don't let the weight of the world lay on your mind, right? Don't let the weight of the world here sit on your mind and make you feel internally conflicted. Not when you can be energetic like this and you can move forward in a good direction there, right? So you've got a lot of good things. You got a lot of good things that could go on. Just don't let this get to you. Don't let your mind play games on you, right? Don't let your mind wander into things that it shouldn't get into, because everything else here is very positive, right? Doing something for yourself to make yourself happy, walking away from difficulties and issues and problems, being energetic, exploring or discovering something new in the coming weeks, moving forward in a good way. So don't let something get into your mind that's going to ruin all of the positivity around you. All right, Lavender, that's what I get for you. So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. All right. That was my final question for the night. So I hope you guys had a good show. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. It was good to have you all here. So thanks for being here. The show's on again tomorrow night, Tarot Nights at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.